Let's be real. Ever feel like you're just stuck living paycheck to paycheck? Well, today we are going to break down a super clear month by month plan to completely transform your financial life. And you don't need to be making six figures to do it. This is all about getting your money to start working for you.
First things first, it's all about your mindset. You've got to reframe how you think about saving. It's not about restriction, it's not about deprivation. Just like it says here, you're literally buying your own freedom. Every single dollar you put away is a little piece of freedom for your future self. Seriously, burn this idea into your brain because it's the fuel that's going to power you through these next 6 months. So, what's the biggest enemy we're up against? It's this guy right here, the ostrich effect. You know that feeling, maybe after a big weekend, when you're almost scared to check your bank account? Yep, that's it. Our brains are hardwired to think that if we just don't look at the problem, maybe it'll go away. Well, today, we're grabbing the bull by the horns.
All right, here's the game plan. It's a simple four-part mission. First, we're going to get brutally honest about where you are right now. Then, we'll build a solid safety net. After that, we go on offense and actually grow your wealth. And finally, we put the whole thing on autopilot. Let's do this.
Okay, welcome to month 1. I'm not gonna lie, this is the part where we just have to rip the Band-Aid off. The whole goal this month is to swap that vague, knot-in-your-stomach anxiety for the calm and control that comes from just knowing your numbers.
And look, don't get overwhelmed. You only need to know these 4 numbers, the core 4, let's call them. First, your net income. That's the actual money that lands in your bank account. Second, your fundamental expenses. We're talking rent, bills, food, the absolute must-pays. Third, what are you already putting away for future you? And fourth, what's left for everything else, the fun stuff? That's it. These 4 numbers give you the complete picture.
And here is the absolute key to making sure you actually do this. Make it easy on yourself. Don't go download some super complicated budgeting app. The less friction, the more likely you are to stick with it. Find a simple tool, even a basic spreadsheet, that just does the work for you.
All right, let's keep the momentum going. Now that we have that crystal clear picture, it is time to build a buffer. Months 2 and 3 are all about putting up a wall between you and all those curveballs life loves to throw. We're going from feeling precarious to feeling genuinely secure.
For month 2, we have one laser-focused goal. That's it. Save 1 single month's worth of those fundamental expenses we just calculated. This, right here, is the step that shatters the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. It gives you breathing room. You gotta go all in for 30 days. It's a short-term sprint for a long-term feeling of freedom.
Now, for month 3, we're going to talk about debt. And you have to understand, not all debt is the same. You've got good debt. Think mortgages or student loans that can actually help you build wealth. But then you have bad debt. This is the monster. High-interest credit cards, personal loans. This stuff is a wealth-destroying emergency, and it's our primary target.
So, how do you know what to attack first? Here's your simple rule. Anything with an interest rate over 8% is what we call a financial fire. It is actively burning your money every single day. That's priority number 1. No questions asked.
So, the battle plan for month 3 is super clear. Step 1, you take every spare dollar you can find and you throw it at that high-interest debt until it is completely gone. Once that fire is out, you immediately shift gears. Now, the focus becomes building a proper emergency fund. We're talking 3 to 6 months of your core expenses. This is what buys you real, lasting peace of mind.
And a little pro tip for you, where do you keep all this emergency cash? A high-yield savings account is perfect. It's separate from your main checking account, which is crucial, so you're not tempted to spend it. But it's still easy to get to when a real emergency hits. Accessible, but not too accessible. Okay, deep breath. Our defenses are up, our foundation is secure. Now for the really fun part. In months 4 and 5, we are officially switching from playing defense to playing offense. We're not just protecting our money anymore, we're gonna make it grow. But I know for a lot of people, the word investing just brings up anxiety, right? You think, isn't it super complicated? Don't I need a ton of money to even start? Isn't it just a fancy word for gambling? Well, we are about to bust all of those myths. The secret here is to keep it ridiculously simple. I'm serious. Step 1, if your job offers any kind of retirement match, you take every single penny of it. It's a 100% return on your money. It's free money. Next, open up an account like a Roth IRA. Think of it as a special bucket where your money gets to grow tax-free. Then you just invest in simple, broad market funds. No need to be a stock-picking genius. And you can do all of this while you're still topping off that emergency fund. They happen at the same time.
And if you're thinking, can it really be that easy? Just look at this number. This is the proof. The S&P 500, which is basically just a basket of the 500 biggest companies in the US, has returned an average of 10.5% a year for the past 2 decades. That is the incredible power of just letting the market do its thing.
Now for month 5, we're going to add some rocket fuel to our wealth building engine. Think about it. There's a hard limit on how much you can cut your spending, but there is no limit to how much you can earn. So it's time to focus on bringing more money in.
And this does not have to be some huge, life-altering change. It could be as simple as finally asking for that raise you deserve. Often, the fastest path is just switching jobs. Or you could start a small side hustle, freelance a little, turn a hobby into cash. Even an extra $200 or $300 a month, when you pour it into your investments, can radically speed up your progress. We've made it to the final phase. We're in the home stretch. Month 6 is where we lock in all this incredible progress and make the whole thing automatic. This is about building a system that just works, so you don't have to rely on sheer willpower every single day. And you know why this is so important? It's because of a real thing called decision fatigue. Think about it. After a long day of making choices at work and at home, our brains are just tired. We start making easy choices, not good choices. Automation is the perfect cure for that. This right here, this might be the most important takeaway of this whole thing. The most financially successful people aren't superhumanly disciplined. Not at all. They've just built brilliant systems that make the right choice the easy choice. They've basically removed the need for discipline from the whole equation. And this is what that beautiful system looks like in action. Picture it. The day your paycheck lands, everything just happens. Zap, the bills get paid. Whoosh, money is automatically sent to your savings and investment accounts. And whatever is left over in your checking account, that's your guilt-free money to spend however you want. You've already paid your future self first. But of course, life isn't static, right? So this isn't a set it and forget it forever kind of deal. You gotta check in every few months. Hey, did you get that raise? Awesome. Let's bump up that automatic savings transfer. Are your big life goals still the same? If not, let's adjust the plan. Staying engaged is what turns this from a 6-month fix into a lifelong habit. And there you have it. In just 6 months, you have gone from feeling anxious about money to having a clear, automated system that is actively building your wealth. You built a fortress of security and an engine for growth. The transformation is real. So the only question left is, what are you going to optimize next?